Ryan for Taylor. Taylor for Clark, he's got Tomlinson for company. Scott Tomlinson robs him. He wants to go through and go to Scott Tomlinson, Dumbarton number 7 on the right foot. That's a brilliant finish. Scott Tomlinson using that pace, using that power. He's robbed us in Mirren back line and made no mistake. He put the Suns one up. A great finish through. Past Ryan Mullen into the back of the net. Great goal, Michael. Also spoke about trying to make St Mirren's defenders make their own mistakes. I think you've done that perfectly, and what a great goal to put Benda in the bottom corner. Absolutely fantastic. I think you need to give credit to St Mirren B, Jordan, as well. You seen after Dumbarton that goal, the tails are up, they got a bit of kind of possession, looking lively, but they've not let that goal phase them. They've slowly but surely played their way back into this game. They sure have, it's still very, very even, and I think the next goal for the game is crucial. Here they might have it here with Chris Johnson. He's through, has a slide, and Chris Johnson doubles the lead. Great play that. Chris Johnson finds himself busting through on goal, timed his run to perfection, and hammers the ball through in the half volley past Ryan Mullen. Talk about the next goal being crucial just as it comes there, Michael. I think it was crucial, I think it came out of nothing there, and for Farquhar. Twisting and turning is Farquhar. Out for O'Brien, looks inside towards Fraser Taylor, it's a neat twist that from Fraser Taylor, ball still with Taylor, and he finds Hodgkiss. Feed this through towards Calvin, he looks to turn Cammy Clark, he has done. Calvin's kicked this in the left foot, has a strike and it only finds the side netting. Seems to be a current theme that from Dumbarton, Jordan. I think they're just kind of getting the ball forward and letting St Mirren B's defenders deal with it, playing off the straps. What's that? I think just maybe try to put it into a channel and play off the second ball. As I say, I think obviously being young boys and centre backs, as I say, you can try and make them make their own mistakes, which I think resulted in the first goal. Yep. So, if you can keep doing that and one mistake out of maybe 10, you can make something happen. Here comes Dumbarton again with Scott Honeyman, who looked to deliver early towards Ali Roy. Hutchison nips in front, but only finds Ryan Blair, who's got time to have a few options. He decides to have a strike, and that's a wonderful strike by Ryan Blair, equal for the save of Ryan Mullen. Great strike, great save. Fraser Taylor will stand over it. Plus it's going to have a shot here, dropping Fraser Taylor. He's went for the spectacular, he's really paid off. That's a great effort that from Fraser Taylor. No, he wasn't far away, to be honest. I think both teams just probably looking to get their foot in the ball and try and keep possession. I think the first half it's got a bit of a moment of magic from Scott Tomlinson to get the game kind of really underway, didn't it? It sure did. It was absolutely excellent in the first half. Chris Johnson, that's neat footwork. He delivers for Honeyman. A great piece of play that from Chris Johnson. The ball hung up towards the back post is met by Scott Honeyman. And he sees his header just glisten by the post of Ryan Mullen. Hodgkiss and his Clark. Hunter. Back in for Clark. Clark driving forward, he's got time to pick a pass here. And he finds Farquhar, who's got a Brian Freeze above on the left hand side. The ball does find a Brian, who looks to deliver early. Brought down by Mooney on the left foot, has a strike. And that's a great goal by St Mirren B. Number 7, Evan Mooney, with a great first touch to evade the defender. And a left footed finish, low and hard pass, Ollie Ekkerapon to the Dumbarton goal. Well, you said it there, Michael, great first touch just to take it by Aaron Linus and then put it in the bottom of the net. I thought it was a really good goal, to be fair, and takes St Mirren right back into it now. I think St Mirren just edging a better team just now, Michael. Trying to create things and, obviously getting their goal. Yeah, I think whatever Peter Hartley, Jamie Langfield and co have said to their squad at half time, the message seems to have worked, Jordan, because I think they've come out and looked very lively. To be honest, I thought they had a good first half, and I think it was 2 moments of quality to see themselves 2-0 down. And the ball comes from Taylor from the set piece, it's met by Clark, and it's just sailed over the bar. A real towering header that by Ennis Clark, and Ollie Ekkerapon and Dumbarton goal. We're relieved to see that just sail over. Now lift the ball. For Marshall, looks to deliver towards the back post, towards Honeyman, over the head of Honeyman, but he looks to recover. Pick the ball up on this right hand side, looks to go down right hand side with Brian, he looks to cut inside Scott Honeyman, that's great footwork, looks to put it across and it's saved by Mullen, picked up by Wallace. Scott Honeyman down the right hand side, twisting and turning, driving into the box, he plays the ball across goal, it's not dealt with by Ryan Mullen, and Tony Wallace was the header to give Dumbarton a 2-goal lead once again. Dumbarton 3, St Mirren B1. Yeah, brilliant. Talk about it again, Michael. The next goal's crucial and Dumbarton get that goal. So, and we spoke about it before as well, Michael. Tony Wallace can always bring goals. I thought it was a great goal. This one will be Dom Docherty to deliver. On the right foot this time. And it comes by Docherty, looking towards Morgan Neal at the back post, met by Morgan Neal. Will be Fraser Taylor, who stands over the free kick, will look to deliver into the box and ask questions of the Dumbarton defence. And it comes from Fraser Taylor. Clark challenges with Linus. And Ollie Ekrapon sees that land on the roof of his net. Look to have a dig here. You never get 2 consistent free kicks in a row, so I think if he does shoot, it's going in a Clyde. Hope you've not jinxed this year. I'll go and get my boat to retrieve the ball now. Well, Fraser Taylor looks to be lining this one up. Will he have a dig? Yes, he does. And it's in the net. Talk about jinxing it. Always fancied him, great player. Always good at free kicks. A superb piece of quality from a quality player. And Fraser Taylor, St Mirren, back within 1. Dumbarton 3, St Mirren B2. I really do agree with Jordan. I think it's something what we've seen this season, I think especially. We've had that thought, as you see, Scott Hunneman busting down the right hand side, has a dig, and Ryan Mullen gets down, really smart. For save and tips it round the post. The first time is the first half as well, you know, one of his kicks kind of just went into a St Mirren player and it ended up a kind of 2v1, but you know, yet again, still young, it's probably something he could improve on with goal kicking. There's Tony Wallace, will he line up a strike? Yes, he does. That's another really smart save by Ryan Mullen. The St Mirren B net, we've seen Ryan Blair have a crack in the first half. Scott Hunneman in the second half as well, Jordan. He's looking a good goalkeeper, Ryan Mullen. We know all about him from obviously his younger days at Celtic and then Morton too. And now it comes from Docherty. Met by Morgan Neal towards the back post. Kilpatrick twisting and turning. He's just robbed the possession and looks like it's St Mirren going down the right hand side, looking to release Calvin. Here comes Calvin. Still Calvin, and that's a smart save by Ekrapon. When he's looking inside, it's picked up by Clark. Clark's robbed by possession by Thompson. And here's Calvin for Taylor. Taylor for Thompson. Outside towards Mooney. Has a strike. It's just whistled by the far post of Ollie Ekrapon's goal. Ekrapon sends long. Looking towards Tony Wallace, it's knocked on. Can Chris Johnson get on to the end of this? Yes, he can. Goes it off for Kilpatrick. Looks nice and early. It's met by Dom Docherty. Great goal again. Great ball in. Dom Docherty does well just to put it in the net. Chris Johnson just with the wee set up. And then the cross in for, was it Kilpatrick maybe? And just a great goal by Docherty. Morgan Neal. He's caught in 2 minds there, but shield that back or clear, but it does clear, and Clark puts up the field. Linesman's flag is up for offside, and the referee's whistle blows for full time. Score at full time, Dumbarton 4, St Mirren B2. A real good game tonight, Jordan. Dumbarton made the victors. What's your summary of tonight's match? Well, that's it. 2 good teams going at it. Dumbarton 3 out of 3, as you say, Michael. 100% record. Look, aye, brilliant. An absolute game. As I say, I'd much rather have been here tonight than Oasis because you've got 6 goals here. Absolutely fantastic. And you know, I look forward to going on Saturday now and hopefully can continue that 100% record.